welcome back to It Gets So Lonely Here, where we got to meet the princess. Now we have to figure out what's gonna happen next. You do not know how much blood you lost. Okay. It seemed like a lot back in the classroom. You could smell it, smell the air, sharp as iron. But it could not have been that much, evidently. If your wound had been more serious, perhaps your professor might have cared. Perhaps your classmates, too, would have felt some modicum of guilt over what they did. Okay. But this seems very unlikely. You know that your blood meant nothing to your classmates. Why should it? If you meant next to nothing, then the blood in your veins was, if such a thing is possible, if such a thing is possible, even more inconsequential. Oh shit. You feel disheartened when you awake at long last. When the rising of with the rising of the sun. You know what? Let's do this. It's not often in the series do we actually see anything. Not bad. You just see some clouds. Some rather nice clouds. You do not remember what you dreamt but you do not think that your dreams were of a particularly pleasant nature. If they were, your heart would not be burning and breaming so. No, hammering so. Okay. Ill at ease. Your glance around. Not bad. I'm assuming they used like actual places and kind of just like adjusted it slightly. Not bad. Or used pictures as reference. You are lying in a narrow bed in an unremarkable room, one with dull beige walls and warped wooden floor. Where exactly are you? This does not look like your dormitory in the conservatory. Not unless it has shrunk threefold overnight. Your brow furrows as you attempt to recall the events of the night prior, until, with a gasp, it clicks into place that we are now with a noble or royalty. Both can work. You remember now. You were running through the woods, trying to escape from you shudder. The Gravedigger. We were trying to run from the Gravedigger. Good. You do not want to think of what it was you were trying to escape from. Good. You presume you must have given your hunter the slip. True, because you are still in one piece, awake and alert, enough to face the drowning of the new morning. You still have all your limbs, and your facial features appear to be in the correct configuration. Haven't really seen our main character I'm aware of. Oh no, we've seen her at least once. That is more than enough to be getting along with. You look to your feet of the bed, then blink, well, bemused at your discovery. You can see lying upon the sheets a garment, two garments, actually, of black and white, folded near, folded into a neat white square. What could, what could that be? A maid outfit? If so, it would not be it would not be too surprising. You cannot you can now recall your visit with the princess the night prior, and her assertions that you must be your lady's maid. Well, if that's the role she wants you to assume, you have no qualms with it. It is far preferable to the other role you played last night, that of a startled quarry running from its pursuer. You press your finger against the humble maid's attire. It feels surprisingly soft to the touch, not coarse like you expected. Those clothes are rather fine. Cool. At least she's treating you well. That's good. Did the princess put them there? If so, that is all the more reason to wear them. You are not cherished. You're not cherished enough to deny her hospitality. You rise from your new bed, then undress yourself, unbuttoning the front of your palm, while nightgown and setting it aside. This task accomplished, you then climb yourself in a new attire, black and white, and extremely sensible. You feel very far away from the girl that you once were. That's good. Your face might be the same as always, but something within you seems to have changed. You are no longer a student. Not as long as you mean to resides within the princess's castle. Oh, so people are hunting her down from the school? Okay. You would far rather be her servant. Assured of your new-found identity, you retreat from your chamber. Then make your way to your mistress's bedroom. The castle is a large one, with many, many rooms, and many, many hallways to connect them. And for a brief while, you find yourself horribly lost. You cannot remember where the princess's bedroom is. You're beginning to feel rather discouraged when to your relief, your eyes sing upon a stairway, which looks rather familiar. Could this be the way? You ascend these steps. Your footfalls consistently by by the plush carpet, which lines them. Then finds your way down the very small hall you traversed the night prior. Of course, if your memory does not fail you, then the princess's bedroom ought to be... Yes, here it is. You rap upon the door, but receiving nothing in the way of a response. Is the princess still in bed? You wonder briefly, wondering whether you ought to wait until she has risen of her own accord. But no, the sun is high in the sky, and it would seem a shame to let the princess sleep through the day. You ought insist to ruse her. That seems like the sort of duty a lady maid should attend to. You enter the princess's bedroom. You glance about. The room looks much the same as you remember from the night prior, though the ceiling seems even higher when viewed the one morning light. You can see now that there are fewer shadows to impede your view. How very opulent your young mistress's abode is. Wow. Knowing her. Now there could be a 1 in 2 chance. There could be a 50-50 chance she's either in the bedroom or not in the bedroom. Her armoire is large and impressing. As you grant on the which you will be expecting to keep a fire lit during the nights. The princess herself, meanwhile, is curled on her side, beneath the sheets, looking rather less grandson than her title would suggest. She is attired in a nightgown, adorned with frills, and her hair is split across her pillow, like spilling gold. Well, now we know. In her slender arms, meanwhile, held to her chest is a doll, the very same one she was crossing last night. Yeah, something like that. You suppose this doll must be her favorite. Idly, you wonder what the doll's name is, though you do not suppose it matters all that much. Well, depends on who it is. It is time to wake your mistress. You call out to the princess, but she is largely unresponsive. Her eyebrows are still sewn tightly shut, and her lips poised in slumber. Huh. You press your lips to the sigh, and sigh. Well, nobody ever said your job would be easy. Yeah, no job is ever easy. Once again, you call to the princess, and this time she replies. Her response is not a favorable one, however. She sighs, then turns away from you. Her doll clenched to her chest. Just give me a little longer. Now, the princess sounds so incredible, but you do not take pity on her. And from here, I think it's best time to kind of end the episode here. I don't want the episode to get too long. So, I hope you guys have a great, wonderful time and a great day too. Like, question, what the heck we're gonna do to get her up? So, I hope you guys have a great, wonderful time and a great day too. Like, question, what I'm gonna do.